show, we've got Mothers for Children.
And a report about garden organics.
So Mothers for Children was a report we did last Friday. We went to meet Lisa Bilton and friends at the launch of her new charity, Mothers for Children. And what an amazing, powerful lunch it was, full of some of the most powerful people in this country, mothers, all gathered for lunch to look at this charity. And the charity is put together to raise money and initiatives for charities that already exist that deal with children. So we met Trini Woodall, Anthea Turner, Yasmin Le Bon, Louise Redknapp, and all sorts of people from charities who really work closely with children. So it was very inspiring, and well done, Lisa. We look forward to following your charity.
Then there's the great report from Garden Organics. We travelled to Coventry to have a look around a slightly wintry but beautiful garden. Where was that?
Oh, it was in Coventry, and the most amazing thing is they have this seed bank for seeds that date back hundreds and hundreds of years. I think it's the only one of its kind. That fascinated me.
That was their 50th anniversary of being an organic gardening organisation.
Absolutely. So watch that report. It's really interesting.
And then I was lucky enough to go and meet a guy called Oliver Tickell, who's just written a book called Kyoto 2. He's kind of completely rewritten the Kyoto Agreement in time for the next up-and-coming meetings in Copenhagen. But it was fascinating. They were also starting off something called the International Court of the Environment. It was really interesting, so have a look at that. That report will be coming out towards the end of the week.
Yeah, and listen, I just wanted to say, last week, after our Age is Stupid campaign, I realised that we can save the world because there are, in fact, so many, many wonderful people and organisations doing wonderful things that I think we're in with a chance.
Definitely. So have a search around the site, scroll down the page, have a look at some of the films down there, and enjoy Positive TV again.
Bye. So today we find ourselves at the charity launch of a charity called Mothers for Children. Mothers for Children is a charity that unites mothers, aunties, grandmothers, godmothers, all sorts of women to engage in taking action and raising money for other charities that work in particular children's sectors. So this launch looked at a charity called Kids Company that looks at children who live in third world conditions in the United Kingdom. Can you believe that? Children that live in third world conditions in the United Kingdom. So it's a fantastic charity that brings focus to children all over the world. The initiative came from Lisa B, who is a supermodel, I believe, and a mother, more importantly. And it's raised by sort of high-profile mothers, really, who are really engaged in caring and coming from a space of love.
Hi, I'm Lisa B, and we're here for the launch of Mothers for Children. Well, the mission for Mothers for Children is really just about spreading love, really, and just making everyone aware that, you know, we all can do something small to protect and nurture and care for children, that if we do that, we actually solve so many problems for our future, you know. There's something like 445,000 children within the UK who get referred to child protection, child social services, and only about 33,000 of them who actually get seen to and get attention for these referrals. And it's such an injustice because there's so many children who are suffering abuse and neglect.
Some of the cases are quite shocking, but these kids come out the other side. You know, you just show them love and attention and they blossom, they thrive.
Kids Company helps children at street level, children who have suffered abuse or neglect, who have nowhere to live, who have sometimes nothing to eat. And we provide them with a drop-in centre where they can get food and advice, support, help, even education.
And it really, it's breathtaking. Certainly when I spent the day at Kids Company, which is the most fantastic place, go there and you will just be energised by these kids and their energy, because it really is a very positive place. And that is all born out of love and patience.
However, the vision for Mothers for Children was really inspired by a piece that I'd seen on the news where Chris Rogers, one of the news correspondents, had gone undercover in Romania for 6 months to expose what was happening to children within the orphanages still, it being a country that just entered the EU. And I was so horrified, and by the end of it I was really very, very upset, and I contacted him and I said, whatever I can do to help, please let me know. And he took me there, and we went undercover and exposed some more, and seeing it firsthand really inspired and definitely gave me the inspiration to get this off the ground.
I can only go and investigate these things so many times, but you know, here you've got mothers giving little Max, who's kept in a box every day of his life, or Karina, who's tied to a bed for 18 hours a day, a voice. You know, they don't know it, but they've got some parents in this room.
I'm here today to support Mothers for Children because Lisa Bilton, who is one of the leading figures of Mothers for Children, actually has been supporting Frodo for the past 2.5 years with a campaign to help children in Romania, which is where Frodo is working currently. So for her to say, I want to help these children, means that she's passing it on to us, and we can do that. She has supported our treatment and training mission, where we take surgeons from Great Ormond Street Hospital, amongst other hospitals, to go over and actually operate on children so that they can walk. It's as basic as that.
Because, you know, once a mother, always a mother. But more than that, Mothers for Children is like a sisterhood, you know. And I felt, gosh, if I can harness all of these women, all these very, affluent or well experienced or, women together under one umbrella, combined, we can then create something really powerful and then direct what we raise to these smaller charities.
So I think she's right to sort of pull on the sort of the feminine circle and bring them together. And what she spoke about, it's about a lot of people doing a little. Nobody is asked to be writing cheques for thousands and thousands of pounds. It's about how can we all do things, small things.
I think today just showed a real solidarity amongst women and women within a certain industry that actually really do want to make a difference. And I think with people like Lisa B and Yasmin, I just think that they've got the right sort of, they're in the right mindset to really pull these women and do some good with it. So it's very encouraging.
The fact that love and loving your children and being loved is the key to all of this, really.
It's something that is just obviously close to your heart when you have children of your own, and to see children in the world that are so less fortunate than the lucky children you have at home, I think you just want to try and do anything you can to help.
We can really make positive change for everybody, for everybody.
And all of these women, all of that passion, all of that love together, I mean, you can move mountains, and I think you can create an amazing amount of change.